Hey everybody, welcome to Lakes Life and Homesteading. Mike here. Today's date, Northern Minnesota, April 9th, 2025. Winter's returned once again. We've got a little bit of snow and we're going to cut a little bit of wood, hopefully this afternoon and tomorrow. We have here's my 12-inch bar and a DeWalt saw. Of course, we're not affiliated or doing any marketing for DeWalt, but we just want to show you that, at least I hope we're going to show you that the Fleet Supply didn't have any DeWalt chains left, so we opted for this Oregon one. According to all the information, the cross-referencing, this should fit right on there. What I do like about these DeWalt saws is just a couple little components here, and we can change this chain out in just a couple of minutes. First thing first, make sure your battery's out of there. Safety first, right? What we have here is to loosen the chain. And that should do us. Okay. And then the other thing that I like about this little saw is it shows you which way to put the chain on so you don't put it on there backwards. So what we're going to do anyway is, okay, lefty loosey, we're going to pop this plastic cover right off of here.
If I'm a little shaky, it's because it's cold though.
It's a little chilly out here this afternoon. That's Jo, by the way. You'll get to meet her and a lot more future episodes. So please like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to build this homesteading channel. Lots of excitement, fishing, and various other things we're going to do. Just basically making our way in the northern part of Minnesota. The secret part of God's country. So there you go. There's the cover. What I'm going to do here is we're just going to pop this chain off of here. Okay, you're going to take the bar. You can see where it's just, it rides right in this slot right here. Okay, we got our 2 pins in the slot. And there's basically a plastic little component here that holds the slot. And then we got this, that pin right there basically adjusts the tension on your chain. So we're going to pop that off of there. Take our new chain. Of course, I had it out of the box already. I just want to make sure all the linkage was straightened in a way we're not going to be trying to fight a chain. So we got that part squared away. And we're going to match this up so that our teeth go the same way, or we could look right here. But we're just going to match it up, make sure we got it on there straight. Since somebody's cold, we got to get this done.
Hush.
So anyhow, we go that way or go this way? We go this way, just like this. Okay, so take the old DeWalt, and we will sharpen that chain. It just it need a little touch up, especially on a little saw like this. You don't have a sharp chain. You start sawing on ash and maple and birch, a little harder wood. It takes it out of it, especially a little saw. So clean that up. Okay, we're going to hook this right on the bar, or on the little pulley system here. Okay, just like that. And what I found is that you want to make sure that's on there. Okay, it's riding in there properly. That's where, when you think you have the tension right, what's going to happen is you're going to put the battery in this and you're going to jump the chain right away. So make sure it's riding right here. Your teeth are all good to go. Okay, we're going to be okay. And you'll see we tighten this a little bit. Okay, it moves that pin and it starts to tighten the chain just like that. And we want to have an even plane off of this base right here to the bar. So you can see we're pretty good shape right there. Tighten it just a hair more. A little tension on it. And pop this cover right back on here. Just like that. You want to make sure this is open all the way. Otherwise you're going to have a hard time getting it started. Okay. Same thing, righty-tighty. You can see how that pulls it down. A few turns. See, it's starting to tighten up in there. Our chain is riding nice. Don't over tighten it. You'll break this off. It's not designed to be a lot of torque on it. It's just plastic, obviously. So they don't build them like when I was a kid, but still a good saw nonetheless.
So it fit?
I'm gonna pop the battery in here. We just got these 5s. They work pretty good. They have a bigger
But the
battery.
chain fit?
The chain, I think it'll fit. We're gonna find out. We're gonna rock and roll on a couple chunks of wood here, and we're gonna find out. Nice light saw, basically one hand. Got a little safety here. Okay, and you got your, don't forget that, this locks your chain. You get no action. You pull this back, your brake back, and we're ready to go. Way better. And this right here, as you can see, this is the definition of a good sharp chain. You can see how big these chips are. See that? That's what you want. You don't want your chainsaw throwing powdered dust. Then you know that obviously you're going to be working the saw harder and the chain harder, and you're going to be working a hell of a lot harder. So Captain Obvious says, yep, sharpen the chain or get a new one. So we'll try 2 with 1 zip here with this little saw. You want to let the saw do the work for you. You don't want to force it. This little battery operated saw, it's going to bind, and let it cut its own groove, and just let it do the work for you. That's it. Now I know it's a small saw, but it's handy. Kind of a one-arm bandit. It's nice. Don't say that with a chainsaw in your hand. But nice, yeah, nice little saw. Easy to change out. And that
Got us through the winter. We're already prepping for the next winter and we're not through this one.
yeah, we've got a couple other gas-powered saws that we also run for bigger stuff, but this works for this. And yeah, we're in good shape. So there it is. Next episode, I'm going to show you a little bit how we make the wood racks. And probably a little bit late to the YouTube channel, but we have some different little systems that we use there, something a little bit different, I think, than everybody else is doing. But we'll get to them in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe. Once again, we appreciate it.